Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today we will continue our October LeetCode playlist with a question 2 sum 4, and its input will be in format of a binary search tree. Now the question arises, what is a binary search tree? So binary search tree is nothing, it is a type of a tree in which we have a root, my left subtree, my right subtree. And what I have to figure out is that the value of left node is always less than the value of root node, and the value of root node is always less than the value of right node. So this is the condition in a binary search tree, and you can also see in this question always the root value is greater than the left node, and the value of root node is always less than the value of right node. So this is all about a binary search tree, and what we have to return is there we have to find the two elements or two values in a tree whose sum will be equal to a target. So if we are able to find those two elements, then we have to return a true, and if we are not able to find that two elements, then we have to return a false. You can see in this question in example 1, 3 and 6 will make a value 9, which is equal to target. So we are able to find two elements, therefore we return true here. But in example 2, we are not able to find any two elements whose sum will be equal to 28. Therefore we have written here false. So one more thing about this question is there are three things in tree, three basic question. First one is to find the in-order, second one is to find the pre-order, and third one is to find the post-order. But in this question we only need a in-order traversal. In in-order traversal we will able to achieve a increasing sequence from our tree. How increasing order? In order, we first traverse the left tree, then we will find a root value, and then we will go for a right subtree. So as I told you that left value is always less than the root, and root value is always less than the right. Therefore it will give us the increasing sequence. How it happened in our question? But before that, I will give you a brief description about the in-order traversal, because most of the people don't know what is the in-order traversal. So for in-order traversal, we have to declare a vector or an array, and then we will make a in-order function. What in-order function have as an argument? First one is our vector and second is our root value. Then it first go for a left subtree. How it go for a left subtree? Just we have to pass a root left in place of a root. Then we will store the root value in our vector or whatever you take as a data structure here. So we push back the root value. Then we will traverse for the root left subtree. For that, we just pass the root right in place of a root. So this is all about the in-order function. Now the question arises is that how we achieve a solution for two-sum tree. Okay, one more thing is that LeetCode consists of three more problems: two-sum, three-sum, and four-sum. The yesterday question was related with the three-sum question, and for today's question it relate to this two sum question. We will understand so that after this question you can also able to solve a two sum question. After in-order traversal you will achieve your BST tree in a vector, and it will store in such a way as I'm drawing here. At first 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So for finding the two elements, I just use the approach of a two pointer approach. What is a two pointer approach? Two pointer approach is that way I have to make the two pointer. First pointer points to the first zeroth index, and the last pointer will point to the last index of a vector. Then what I have to do, I have to find the sum of these two indexed value. So it is 2 plus 7 is equals to 9. At first summation, I am able to find the value that is equal to a target. So if I am able to get the sum equal to target, if sum is equals to target, then what, at that exact point, what I have to do, I have to return true, because I am able to find the two elements whose sum is equals to target. But let its value will be 10. I have to find the target as 10, and if 9 is the sum of a first index and the last index is 9, and my target is 10. But you can get from this that I'm summing the last index and the first index, and its value is 9, so I have to increase my sum. What I have to do, I have to move the first pointer forward, because first pointer pointing to the smallest value, and I have to increase my sum. So what I have to do, I have to move the first pointer. If so, the condition from here I will get, if sum is less than the target, what I have to do is I have to increase my summation value, and summation value will increase only if the smallest value increases, and the smallest value is pointed by the first pointer. So I have to do an increment with a first pointer. But if my summation is 5 and my sum is 9, because my first pointer is pointing to the first element and last pointer is pointing to the last element, but my target is 9 and I am having my sum as 9, so my sum is greater than the target, I have to decrease my sum. For decreasing my sum, I have to decrease the largest value, and largest value is 7, and 7 is pointed by the last pointer, so I have to decrease my last pointer here. Now 2 plus 6 will be 6, 8. Okay, still my sum is greater than the 5. Again, what I have to do, I have to decrease the last pointer. It will make 2 plus 5, 7, and my target is 5, still it is greater, so again I have to decrease my last pointer, and it will form a 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. It is still greater than 5, so I again decrease my last pointer, and last pointer points to 3. Now 2 plus 3 will form a 5. 2 plus 3 will form a 5, and it is equal to a target. So if sum is greater than target, what I have to do, I have to do decrement with my last pointer. If I am having my target as a 4 and I will reach to 2 plus 3, 5, still my target 4 is less than the 5. What I again do, I had decrease my last pointer and it is equals to 2, and my first pointer is still marking 2, but 2 is single element and I have to find the 2 element. So all these conditions will only go if first pointer is less than the last pointer. But here first is also on a 0 index and last pointer is also on a 0 index. That's why I will not considered this 2 plus 2 as a 4 that is equal to my target, because there have to be a two separate element and 2 is only a single element which is pointed by the first and the last. So I have to run this condition first is less than last until all the elements will be traversed by the two pointers. So this is the algorithm which I have to write first, it's my humble request, you must try to write the code by yourself. And if you are not able to write or face any type of problem, then continue with the video of a coding section. And if you write, you can also watch the coding part of this section, because it may also provide you some description about the lines I have done in my code. So starting with finding the in order. So for that I have to create a vector and I give it a name as a v. Then I will call a in order function in which I will pass my vector and a root. After that, let me first create my in order function. So it will return a void, and it will return nothing, so I create a void here. Then I will mark my vector and then I will pass my root node. In order, I told you that we have to traverse the left subtree, so we will go for a left by just passing a root left at the place of root. Then we will store in my vector the value of a root, so it will be a root val. Then I will go for a right subtree and it will move with the root right in place of root. And for having a base condition will be if root is null, then what I have to do, I have just to return my function. So this is all about the in order. After in order, I will get a increasing sequence of a binary search tree in my vector. Then I will create a first pointer pointing to the 0th index, last pointer pointing to the last index. Then I have to run a loop till my first is less than the last. I will find my sum here by summing the values at the first pointer and the last pointer. If sum is equal to target, what I have to do, I have to just return true. If sum is less than target, so I have to increase my sum, and sum is increases by increasing the lesser value, and lesser value is pointing by the first pointer, so I will increase my first pointer. If sum is greater than target, so what I have to do is, I can create a if else condition here. So I will put this condition in a else if, and else will automatically find that sum is greater than the target. So I will increase my last pointer, decrease my last pointer. And if there is no written true condition, then it is sure that there are no two elements present. So what I will do, I will return a false from here. So this is all about this function. Let's run it. There's a problem. Oh, it's not a target, it's equals to key. So it's accepted, and let's submit the question. It is accepted successfully. Okay, the video is completed right now, and if you have any doubt in any line of coding or explanation, you can comment below and I surely reply to it. And if you like this video, please like, share this video and subscribe my channel. And thank you for watching this video, guys. Bye bye.